The Coast Guard today plans to recover the sunken tour boat from last week's deadly accident near Branson, Missouri. The amphibious duck boat went under in near hurricane-force winds during a severe storm. This tape is still so hard to watch. 17 of the 31 people on board died, and there are growing questions about the safety precautions on that boat. Omar Villafranca is at the table. Rock Lake, that's the scene of Thursday's disaster. Omar, good morning to you.
Good morning. The Coast Guard has this part of the lake kind of blocked off. You can see behind me there's a patrol boat that's keeping us about 100 yards back, because just beyond that, that's where the boat actually sunk. And it's so close that you can see the shoreline. The focus of this investigation is now what was happening on the boat. Divers have already recovered the black box and the onboard camera. Investigators are just hoping that that information has not been destroyed. And we're starting to hear from survivors who are talking about the safety situation on the boat. A church bell rang 17 times at a memorial service Sunday afternoon, each chime remembering the 17 people who died after the tour boat they were on sank near Branson, Missouri on Thursday.
And you will always remain in our hearts.
The NTSB is now looking into what the captain knew about the weather before he and 30 passengers faced 73-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 4 to 6 foot waves. Survivor Tia Coleman lost 9 of her family members. She's stunned by what she claims the captain said about the life jackets on board.
He said, "I'm going to show you where they are, but you won't need them, so no need to worry." So we didn't grab them.
Ripley Entertainment, which owns Ride the Ducks tours in Branson, hired a private inspector to examine 24 of its amphibious boats in August of last year.
The first reaction was, oh my God.
Steve Paul, who inspected the boats, says he explained to the company that the engine exhaust pipes at the front of the boat could allow water to get in during rough weather, causing the vehicle's engines to fail.
No propulsion, the boat's not going to move.
After the sinking of a duck boat nearly 20 years ago that killed 13 people in Arkansas, the NTSB recommended adding more flotation capacity and removing canopies, which trapped some of the vehicle's passengers as it sank. Video of the Missouri duck boat's canopy shows many of the plastic canopy windows closed moments before it sank.
There is an emergency release that the windows will actually drop off the vessel, and it's part of our investigation to see if that method was employed.
Now, we're wearing life jackets, but there were also life jackets on the duck boat, but passengers were not required to wear them. It's also worth noting that the Missouri Highway Patrol is conducting their own investigation, looking into possible criminal negligence, but it's worth noting that no charges have been filed. Also, the boat that sank was inspected and passed the inspection from the Coast Guard last year. And if there's absolutely any good news in this story, is that everyone who was injured and was in the hospital is now out. Norah?
Wow, Omar, thank you so much. I just think about that story. I mean, and the mother losing her entire family.
Yeah, there's a whole hashtag for her, Norah, that Pray for Tia Coleman is her name. And she says she doesn't know how she can recover from this. Can you imagine going home and your whole family's wiped up? She said, I don't even know where to begin to process something like this. Right. It's heartbreaking all the way around.
There's a lot of former federal investigators who say those duck boats should be banned.